we're back. And we're back with a 1-1 draw away at Inverness to talk about. Alright lads, welcome back to another video, and this one is literally going to be talking about the Dunfermline game just past. Inverness 1, Dunfermline 1 on a Tuesday night. 6:30 kick-off, bit of a weird one. Never really had that experience of watching a game at that time. It was obviously, I would assume, due to the kind of travelling times of the teams and stuff. Obviously Dunfermline having to travel up to Inverness, I imagine that's why the game's kick-off time was changed. There was also another game before that, Ayr United versus Morton, kicked off at 6. That was a 1-1 draw at Somerset Park. And the other games are at half-time at the moment. They all kicked off at 7:45. I believe Alloa are 1-0 up at Dundee at this moment in time. Queen of the South are 1-0 up at Raith Rovers at this moment in time. And Hearts are 3-0 up against Arbroath. So a bit of a weird night of football, to be fair. But not so much at the Caledonian Stadium between Inverness and Dunfermline. I would have to say that despite, Inverness had a decent first 10-15 minutes of the game where they had quite a bit of the possession and we didn't look as fluid. Having started with a bit of a different kind of lineup from usual weeks. We usually go with a 4-1-4-1 usually, and at the point of when the lineup came out, it looked like we were potentially going to go with a 3/5 at the back, with a three-man midfield and 2 up front. But it ended up being that Lewis Mayo, who we thought, well, I thought, and my dad thought as well, that he was going to be part of a 3-man central defence with the wing backs playing at the side of them. He ended up being the defensive midfielder, so it worked out a wee bit for us. Like in the first 10-15 minutes, you're thinking that it's maybe no quite the right thing, but then we got our goal through Kyle Turner. Ball dropped to him at the edge of the box. I believe Lewis McCann drove into the box just before this and should have really hit a shot, to be fair. And that's the one aspect of Dunfermline's play the night that I was a bit disappointed with. At times when we drove into the box, it would be a cross in or a low driven cross or something like that, instead of just hitting a shot and hoping for the best. But essentially kind of ricochets back out to the edge of the box. Kyle Turner, I think, takes it away from an Inverness defender and very nicely slots it away into the bottom corner for his first goal of the season. Nice for him to get up and running it in the league season. Obviously, he's been a fantastic player pretty much since he signed. He did plateau a bit in times last season where he wasn't hitting the same form that he did at the start of last season throughout the full season. But this time round, he's had the performances and not really the goals. So it's nice to see him finally get on the score sheet and provide something in terms of contributions in that sense. The game then was very much in our favour, I thought. We dominated it from our goal up until the end of the first half, and we looked really comfortable going in 1-0 at half time. And at that point you're thinking, well, the result's going our way at this point, we look pretty comfortable, so you're wanting a win. And before the game I was kind of saying be happy with a draw, and I think I still am overall, despite the fact that obviously Inverness's goal, I think, came against the run of play, came out of nowhere and away. It was a very quality strike though. You can't take that away from Mel's story here. He was the man to get the goal for Inverness. It was a swivel on the edge of the box there. He's back to goal and he swivelled round and curled it right into the pretty much top corner. Owen Fallon-Williams pretty much had no chance. It was a powerful strike and quite rightfully hit the back of the net, because it was just one of those sweetly hit strikes that deserved to hit the back of the net in a way. But from a Dunfermline perspective, as I said, I think it came a bit against the run of play and it was a bit frustrating at the time. However, the game then a bit plateaued, I thought, and didn't really go in favour of either team. We had a couple of chances near the end where an Inverness player went down for quite a substantial period of time, about 3 or 4 minutes or so. So I didn't know a bit of time at the end of the game. Dunfermline had a corner, we hit the first man for that. It came back to Dom Thomas and he kind of fluffed a bit on the ball and lost it. Then we got a free kick straight after that, foul for the Inverness player. Another chance to put the ball in the box and we hit the first man. It comes back out. Inverness are sort of starting a break, but we had men around this player on the ball at that point, and Kyle Turner decided to swipe at him and got himself booked and gave Inverness a free kick, and that basically saw the end of the game. So it was one of those games really for me. It wasn't a spectacle at all. There was chances for either team to potentially grab a winner at points, but on the piece of it, a point is a decent result, and the results at half-time do end up going our way. Spoiler, some of them did, some of them didn't. Look at Queen of the South getting a win at Wraith Rovers, by the way. That's a bit of a shocker. It puts us in very good stead going into the Fife Derby at the weekend, because it'll actually see Wraith Rovers sit 4 points behind us. We've still got a decent bit of gap there between second, third and fourth, etc. So we've done ourselves not bad tonight. We've gone away to a tough away venue that we struggle to get results at times. Draws have been the best we've got in recent years, and a draw is what we've gotten tonight. I'm not too disheartened by the result. It shows good grit to go away from home and not be defeated. This team seem to never know when to back down, essentially, and I was really hoping that we could have scored another late goal to add to the list this season, but we've avoided defeat, and that is really the main thing. So I hope you've enjoyed me being back on your screens, and I'll be back just whenever I watch a game of football. I'll just sit down and chat to you about it, especially Dunfermline games, clearly, because I watch every single one of them. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a like, comment down below your thoughts on any of the championship games that happened tonight. Subscribe for more of this type of content, and until the next video, I'll see you then. Cheers guys.